33, 34, 35, 36.
Yay! Happy birthday!
Oh.
Did we actually go live after that moment?
Yeah, that was.
I think we've been live
already
for
live
before that.
We've been live for a good amount of
But
time.
what am I to do with these hydrangeas I've cultivated?
Those aren't hydrangeas. They're marigolds.
I may not know my flowers,
but I know
a bitch when I see one.
Don't tell me what movie it is. I'm going to guess it's a little old lady movie.
Nope.
I actually don't know what movie it is.
What?
Singing
The
it.
Gay Deceivers. The Gay Deceivers.
Yep.
What is that?
It's Alex and Jonathan's crime fighting team. It's two men who are, I think, dodging the draft, right? Or dodging war. And they pretend to be a gay couple, and people are kind of catching on.
The answer to both of those questions is yes. It is that film, and also Jonathan and I, throughout parts of the greater Mannheim, Lancaster area, have been fighting crime as the Gay Deceivers.
I want that same job.
You're not deceiving anyone.
Dog the bounty hunter that shit on us.
Dog the bounty hunter. It doesn't have anything on us.
Dear Lord.
Listen, someone told us one time. I won't. Never mind. I won't say.
Oh no! Now you have to.
No, just put it in the private chat, and then we'll all giggle about it, and everyone else just stuff out.
It's something to. It doesn't matter. But someone told me and Alex one time if we could catch.
And are we not supposed to say it out loud when we see it?
Yeah, don't say it out loud.
Because you're talking to the person who gave out people's phone numbers in the first week of IT existing.
Clark.
It's pronounced Clerk.
You have the most boring name this week.
It's because I understand the reference.
Do you?
Okay. The one
I
reference she's ever got?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
And I don't even know this one. Who's gone?
Alex.
Hi, everybody in the comments. Hi, Joseph Germano. Hi, Brandon Blumen. I'm probably roommate. Hello. We can't do this to people.
What? Like, I just want you all to know it's very good.
On a totally separate note, if you caught someone cheating, what would you give the person who found it?
Found what?
I've been offered a house.
I just want to thank everyone that's here right now and not seeing a premiere performance of Thor: Love and Thunder. You've made the right choice. I wish I was making the wrong choice right now.
I would have gone there instead of here. Also, this is from a fan.
Oh, yeah. T-shirts that go hard. Who drink Arnold?
Just please forward to Haley with my regards.
Who's it from?
Milan.
I could send it with my regards. Sounds like a threat. Like, yeah, this is from the boss sends his regards.
That's how I received it, and I liked it.
Katie, I love how you look like The Rock in that one picture right now.
That's interesting. That's your take. I just thought hot and rich.
I also thought that, but to be fair,
The Rock.
we're saying the same thing.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I appreciate it. You're welcome.
Katie the Rock Noble.
Wait, didn't you play The Rock in Katie Markey's video?
I did! So our good friend and previous guest, Katie Markey, went to the Second City Conservatory program. So she's actually the funniest of us all, and we don't let her on. But one of the things she had to do was make a fake commercial in which she cast me as the actor portrayal of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And I had just gotten home and I was in a blazer and I was having a bad day. And I was like, hi, I'm Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And then underneath it said actor portrayal, not actually Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
No, I don't know.
I think more of us should have a disclaimer like that when we do a role.
I mean, that could be helpful in fair situations.
Just like drug
Actor
ad.
portrayal, not actually Alex Stompoli.
I like this. This is so mean. This would be mine for Haley. Not funny, actually depraved.
Was that about me?
Yeah.
No.
He said it's about Haley.
Depraved. That's a good one.
It's about Haley. In a minute, I'm gonna need
I'm gonna
a
need a cinnamon.
pump me up. God, I keep finessing that.
In a minute. 1 minute.
I'm Anita. That her breaking it down as an audition monologue is
Not man or woman. Man.
or woman to pump me up.
I didn't know she was saying fabulous, and I tell my mom I thought she was saying fat bitch lust, and I was really vibing with that.
Rosie
So,
O'Donnell
imagine my
thought the same.
surprise.
Rosie O'Donnell thought the same thing.
Why do you know what Rosie O'Donnell thought?
Yeah.
Why are you judging me for my
Portrayal of
relationships?
Rosie
I was
O'Donnell.
gonna say, every Tuesday, Haley and Rosie O'Donnell get together and play bunco.
Doesn't that seem like that would like line up with my life?
It almost seems too easy.
Caroline Ray is very jealous of their relationship.
It's so funny because the problem in that sentence is not that Haley knows Rosie O'Donnell. I just wouldn't believe she played bunco.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we're there. It's like we don't play bunco. But also, Rosie O'Donnell posted a video about it, so secrets out.
What does that mean?
Call me out, why don't you, Josh Kahn?
Well, that's all he does.
Josh Kahn being
so
anti-Semitic
well,
in the comments. Jesus.
My favorite series of TikToks right now is Josh Kahn starting something with the intent to finish it and then not.
Yeah, it's a good. If you don't follow Josh Kahn on TikTok, go do that. It'll make him happy.
Listen, you're missing out because he made me miss Robin Leach's like Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous when he took me on a tour of his dressing room for that TV show he's shooting, and he went, "Look at my trailer. That's it." And I was like, "Oh, this is."
My favorite was come with me while we film a television show in Georgia. Shoot to him in, I think, arguably the same outfit. I didn't shoot the rest of that actually, but it was a great time. It is so funny.
Followed up with Day in the Life of an Actor. Let's go. I didn't do anything.
Where's that freaking cat?
Next to me.
Cat.
Smell her. Or what?
Oh, sitting like a little person.
Little lady.
Just ordering at the deli counter. You want some ham?
She wants a tuna.
Not the deli counter.
Look at that.
Trying to order.
Pat on the head.
She's too short. The deli guy don't see her.
Would you like that
Gotta take
pastrami
another.
Ryan? A hard roll or a soft roll, ma'am?
Hey, speaking of hard rolls.
The IT crowd.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Improv Technology.
I'm excited.
You sound like one of those huskies.
S'mores.
She's fine.
Do you guys remember back when we were the improv track that did nothing and we played that pterodactyl game?
Yes.
No.
I remember when we were quoted as being the improv track that did nothing, but I don't remember the pterodactyl game.
Tell us the game and let's play the game right now.
You would have to turn to someone, like if you showed your teeth or laughed, you were out.
Oh, yep. Listen, the thing that I remember from that year on improv track was we played Party Quirks, and Adam Shipley was a bird trapped inside and had his like flannel shirt and would just like, and maybe that was 2017. It was,
That was the same when Haley was a grandma stuck on a roller coaster.
That was a poor memory.
I mean,
She went to use the bathroom. She's like, oh. running around.
I'm a baby poker chip and I have just been born.
Oh yes,
I'm a baby spatula and I have
That was
just
the
been born.
season of Haley as a baby.
She
Whatever
was just like,
inanimate
this
object was
word
present.
baby in everything.
An inanimate object. It was
I
never. an
was
actual
refining my creative voice, and look where it's gotten me.
baby.
Right here with the rest of us.
Right here
same,
with the
same
rest-
group of people. But
Here with Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, it's gotten you exactly where you left.
yeah, just in a more comfortable place, not performing outdoors.
That's true. And I'm friends with Rosie.
Yes. But instead of speaking about improv games that we played in the past, let's play some improv games in the present.
Aw.
We're going to do some improv for you all out there. If you've never seen this show before, I'm so glad you decided to join us. We're going to do some improv, which means they're going to make shit up off the top of their head and pull it out of the deepest crevices of their buttholes. And they're going to do it starting with the game that we call Objection. In this game, they are going to be arguing about stuff, but we believe in rules and order in this courtroom. So I'm going to keep a timer, and if someone wants to object, I have to approve or deny their objection, sustain or overrule it, as it were.
Okay.
And the topic of our objection today comes from Tori Marie Fraley Hogg, and we are doing Pokemon cards. All right, Haley. Alex has kind of a smug look
That's what
on
he
his
looks
face.
like.
That's what he looks like all the time.
You can't help it.
That's fair. I'm going to start with Haley. 2 minutes on the clock and begin.
When I was younger, I had a whole bunch of Pokemon cards.
Objection.
Yes, Alexis.
Haley was never younger. She came out like that.
Overruled. I've seen the pictures.
I had a bunch of Pokemon cards. I didn't know what they did. I did collect them in that I owned some, and I'd show them to the neighborhood kids.
Objection.
Yeah, Alex.
That sentence, I showed them to the neighborhood kids, could get you arrested in different courts.
Sustained.
I would like to enhance my cohort's argument. Haley
Please.
has admitted to showing a machete to the local kids, and it will get her thrown into jail.
I was also a child, so it's okay.
Alex has the floor, supported by Katie's objection. Continue.
There are some sentences that you should never utter out loud. And then I showed it to the neighborhood kids.
Objection.
Yes, Haley.
How can clowns do balloon art and speak about their job?
Objection.
Alexis.
They shouldn't.
Sustained. Alexis has the floor.
I'm here to advocate for clown erasure. Now, I believe that clowns should never be allowed to talk
Objection.
Yes, Katie.
If clowns are going to be erased, what happens to the likes of us? Are we not but modern clowns?
Sustained. Katie has the floor.
So clownery has had a long and rich history, but I'm specifically
Objection.
Yes, Haley.
Clowns are notably povertous.
That's seen a hobo clown.
Sustained for the use of the word povertous.
Hast ye heard the tale of the povertous little Ricky?
Objection.
Ricky.
Yes, Katie.
I have heard the tale of the povertous little Ricky, and he turns out to be Richie Rich at the end. It is an acting
Objection.
portrayal of a poor person.
Objection.
Alex.
He turns out to be Casper at the end. Because if you follow the Richie Rich cinematic universe, we never see him grow up. And he dies and looks auspiciously like Casper, the friendly ghost.
Sustained. I want to hear more.
Wow.
So if you look at the original Richie Rich comic and you look at Casper, the child has Casper's body shape and size. We know Richie Rich's backstory. He is-
Objection.
Yes, Jonathan.
Casper ain't got no body. He a ghost.
Objection.
Alex.
Objection.
Alexis.
Speaking of ghosts, that's what all clowns should be.
Overruled. Jonathan has the floor.
Fair enough.
Objection.
Yes, Katie.
Jonathan is trying to filibuster with his laughter, and I'd like to go back to the
If I had a
bringing things to the
Clown
neighborhood
erasure
children.
is the funniest thing I've heard in years.
Katie has the floor. Katie.
So going back to bringing things to neighborhood children, I would like to support my colleague Haley here. What are we to do with Mr. Rogers, who showed many things to the neighborhood children?
Objection.
Alex?
Mr. Rogers passed
Well-
away, which is exactly what Richie Rich did and turned into Casper. And I would like to submit to the court
Objection!
more evidence.
Oh,
Oh.
I had an objection, but it was just answered.
shit. I would
I
like
have a
to
question
offer
for
an
the court.
apology to
Your
the court.
objection, I'd like to see physical evidence.
No, my objection was who's Richie Rich?
Jonathan, I'm sorry, you were saying something?
I just have an apology to issue to the court. I was only familiar with the Casper that includes Christina Ricci. That is, I rest my case. I apologize.
Wait, show Casper again.
Will the court please stop the time?
The time has been stopped.
Thank you.
Casper has little leggies?
He's thick.
Yeah. Casper got ass.
Well,
I'd like the court stenographer to note that as soon as I said it, I regretted it.
well, and
Is that
also,
with 2 C's or 3?
I have reached out to my court artist here who has drawn the process of Richie Rich passing away and turning into Casper. To further
Wait. Are the legs added later to show the boyhoodness? Or does he have a little tail like a sperm?
No, he has little legs. That's not
Oh!
He
No,
does
that's not
have
legs.
little
Wait.
legs.
Go back,
Other
go back.
legs.
That's a tail. Go back. Now. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so demanding. Please
No.
go back.
foot.
He's doing the
he
Superman
Superman?
pose.
Oh, he's like cutely popping his foot. He's like, oh,
Yeah. He's
booty
kind of,
tooth
he's like lightly queer.
he's really old.
He's dead.
That's
That's
Lightfire name,
objection,
lightly
objection.
queer.
You can be dead and queer, you monster.
That is
No.
camp.
Hey,
That is camp.
Haley, you had an
No,
objection.
that was. I'll just officially take the floor. Do you stop being gay when you're dead?
Sustained. I want to hear where this
Objection.
You stop being
Alexis.
Never mind.
Alexis.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
What is the sexuality of a corpse? Can you have one?
Objection.
Alex.
These are still things you cannot say to the neighborhood children.
Sustained. Alex has the floor.
No matter how philosophical you sound, you can't walk out to the kids in the cul-de-sac and say, what is the sexuality of a corpse?
Wouldn't.
Objection.
Yes, Katie.
What about what's his face from Hocus Pocus? He has a clear sexuality and attraction to Bette Midler. His sexuality is unfortunately bi.
Objection.
It could be
Sustained.
pan.
Alexis.
Kind of backing this up, wouldn't the sexuality of a corpse be in the eyes of the beholder?
Oh, I would like to support my colleague Alexis here. Let us look to Tina from Bob's Burgers, who finds sexuality in all zombies. And what are zombies but reanimated corpses?
But that's her. I'm sorry. Objection.
Yeah, Haley.
The corpse is in the eye of the beholder.
I know,
She's
but
beholding-
she is alive and she's attracted. I'd like to go back a little.
That's
actually.
what I'm saying. It's in the eyes of the beholder.
With my objection, I'd like to go back to Alex's point that there are certain things you can't say, and I would like to accuse Alex of being a book burner.
Objection. I retract my objection. I'd love to see where
That's, I will
Yeah,
let that stand.
Haley has the floor.
So there are things that children shouldn't learn, right? Because we can't trust their little minds, and yet
objection. Misuse
Yes.
of quotes.
Alexis.
Hard misuse of quotes. She's been doing it from the beginning, and no one's called it out until now.
have I don't even feel when I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't.
That's
All right, Alexis has the floor.
From jump, Haley has been misusing quotes, and we've just let her go. We've let her call Alex a book burner. We've let her say disgusting things to children.
And that's time.
oh,
That 2 minutes lasted a long time.
Yeah,
Objection.
This is my, I love playing this game with you.
Have I really been doing this the whole time?
listen.
What's the whole time to you?
I almost objected. You said something at the beginning. You have to go back and watch. But
It emphasizes
Clown
my point.
erasure.
it doesn't.
Clown erasure took
I
me
said
out
it. I'm here to advocate for clown erasure.
from the beginning.
Yeah, Haley said notably povertous.
Band name, notably povertous.
Alex's use of the Richie Rich Casper comparison. I'd forgotten about that.
I've never seen evidence
You came
brought
with
into this
evidence.
court. That was
Yeah.
good.
That's like, I don't even know if you can argue with that.
I couldn't.
And yet you did.
I turned it back into clown.
Actually, she did a really great pivot, and she just well,
The classic book burn angle.
yeah.
When in doubt, accuse someone of being a book burner.
You learned that in your improv book?
How you win every argument.
She
did it.
She
She
set it
burned
on
it.
fire.
It's like how Michael Scott always turns everything into a gun. I turn everything into a book burner. Works every time. Always a surprise to the audience.
They're not. It's not a book burner. It's a barn. What is a
Yep.
Barnstormer?
Yep.
barnstormer?
Keep going.
I just love the thought in the middle of like a touching mother-daughter improv scene, you just come and you go, they're burning books out here.
I
man.
challenge you to add book burning to every other game we play tonight.
That's your challenge.
Done.
All right. Speaking of book burning, we're going to play the internet
Oh,
dating
God.
game. Because you never know who you meet on the internet. So Jonathan is going to be looking for love on the internet. So Jonathan's
what's
going to
he
go
doing in the game?
away. Oh, man. And playing this game is going to be Alexis, Haley, and Alex. So Katie gets to take this one off as well.
Buin? No, Buin.
Buin!
Where you Buin?
She's
Where did
gone
we go?
forever.
Sweet beans are made of these.
Blue and why do what's up, we?
I would like this to stop very much, please.
I travel the world.
Whoa!
All right, so Alexis, your character. So all of these three are going to be playing characters that Jonathan has to guess as he is trying to figure out which one he wants to date. It's going to be a fun time. So Alexis,
Yes.
your suggestion comes from Evan Hoffman.
Oh, Devin.
Happy belated birthday, Kevin.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Brevin.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
You are Ebenezer Scrooge, who hoards stamps instead of money.
What then? If they'd be like to send letters, they better do it.
And defund the surplus population. All right, Haley.
Oh, me?
Yes, you. You are Frosty the Snowman using himself as a bowling ball. And Frosty the Snowman came from a bunch of people, but using himself as a bowling ball was inspired by Dana Michike. So thank you, Dana. And then Alex. Yours comes from Mary Carroll, who I don't know if Mary has ever suggested to us before. So thank you so much for hopping in the suggestion post this week, Mary. You are Morticia Adams looking after a toddler.
Okay.
So in a little bit, I'm going to bring Jonathan back on, and he is going to have to sift through these potential suitors and figure out which one he's going to try to meet up with IRL and maybe make with the bang bang. So thank you to everyone who commented in our suggestion post. And if you like the stuff that we're doing, don't forget that we have our Venmo open at the IT Crowd. We are always appreciative of any financial support you like sending our way because it helps us continue to do this. So now I'm going to bring back Jonathan, and I'm going to go away. Goodbye forever!
All right, let's see here. Wendell was telling me about this new site, geriatricbaddies.gov.
Gov.
So we'll see what's happening up here tonight. Oh. Hey there. Hey, you gonna send me a letter, cutie?
Have you business, madam, or are you here to fill my office with your wealth of hot air?
Uncle Scrooge, it's Christmas.
Fie on Christmas. Any fellow who celebrates Christmas deserves to be buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
What reason have you to be cross, Uncle? What reason to be
Morose.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a beat.
There's more of gravy than of grave about you.
Man of the worldly mind, do you believe in me or not? Okay, well, that was wow, that was my nipples are hard. Anyway, so let's see who else is on here. Hi.
Well, how do you do there?
I definitely got Parisian until you opened your mouth.
Don't let the accent fool you. This is a creative choice.
I love the cigarette.
Oh, this whole thing, more of a corncob pipe.
And a button nose?
Sorry, sir. I think it's my turn to go on the lanes. Let me just pop this off. And... Oh, a strikerini!
Wow, here's the thing. I love bowling. And I just
speaks of romance in our future.
Listen, I think that bowling is the best first date.
Oh, sorry, clunk, clunk, clunk.
Sorry, how's your
Get
head?
back up the vent. What?
How's your head?
Oh, throbbing.
I like you. I'll come back to you. Listen, keep the scarf loose. Keep the scarf loose, if you know what I'm saying.
Mademoiselle.
Listen, these .gov sites don't play around.
Oh, Pugsley, what are you doing?
Mom, I told you I'm trying to find some love online.
Oh, well, best of luck. But really, nothing screams love for all eternity like side-by-side graves. Now, hold on. Sorry, 1 second. What is it you want? Oh, Junior here was being fussy. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Pugsley? Stop making all that noise. Hold this. There you go.
That's
run around really quickly in the living room.
Yes. Mom, what are you doing here, Mom? I thought you and Dad were... Oh, are things going bad with you and Dad?
No, things are absolutely wonderful. Sometimes you want to get a third person in the relationship so you can hook them up to the electric chair and just watch the sparks rekindle your marriage.
Yeah, that really did always do it for Dad.
It absolutely did. Plus, he loves having a third. That's why our family has 2 D's in its last name. 1 second, hold on. The little one's getting I just need to tie his shoes. He's going to trip and fall down the stairs. In fact, you know what? No. Let him stay untied. Trip and fall down the stairs.
You've always been such a good mom.
Oh, thank you. It's in my blood, which I keep in a vial over here in the kitchen. Let me go get you some. 1 moment. I'll be right back.
Wow, that's yeah. Well, let's see who else is on here tonight. Mr. Scrooge.
Nephew, if you're looking for a date, may I just advocate for myself and say that I'm a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone. A squeezing, wrenching.
Covetous old sinner, you.
Right, you know. I'm realizing that this is very niche and only works if you know every word to a group.
Uncle, while I have you here, I know we talked about it last time, but I really wanted to answer the question that you asked, are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? There are. That's all.
Well, if they'd be better off to die, they had better do it.
And decrease the surplus
population.
Yes, I know. You say it every time I'm here. God,
Well,
at least it's
and
not
yet-
Christmas.
If
What?
you be like to die,
You'd
you
better
had
do it.
better do it.
Yes. Let every idiot who goes about with a Merry Christmas on his lips be buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
I already said that one.
Yeah, that's that's
But you know what I love more than coins?
postage stamps.
That's it.
That's Oh, it's the lady with a good head.
A corncob pipe and a
And a
button
button
nose
nose.
and a pair of boxer briefs.
Oh, I listen. It makes you wonder where you put the carrot.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's a button nose, not a carrot nose. Sorry.
I gotta be honest, this is all moving a little fast for like a first date.
It's really difficult for me too because I mean you're just like born today.
I
and,
mean,
like,
yeah, I've got a lot to
and,
learn.
like, it's a little well, I know, but like, there's the whole thing, you ran away from the cops, and like if the sun comes out, also if we knock the hat off, making love, like then it's just, I mean,
I like a little risk sometimes.
yeah, but like, I mean, it only goes so far. I mean, once there's just, inanimate snowballs in my bed, what am I to do?
Yeah, well, come on, think about all the fun things we can do. The activities, perchance.
Yeah, I mean, let's run and have some fun,
Yeah, we'll have a ball. I can't pin you down.
Listen, just because I want to take you back to my place and I want to thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump look at Frosty go, okay, doesn't mean that if I knock the hat off, I'm gonna thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump over the hills of snow. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to get you to guess.
That's your Frosty the Snowman, who is horny.
That was my choice.
It's so hard on these. Listen, I took a chance. I did the .gov. I should have done .co.uk. But so it's not horny. I mean, is that still off the table?
It's okay. You can strike me down.
You're into that?
Let me just pop this up.
You're bowling.
With what?
Your head.
Or my middle.
Well, you keep popping off your head.
Well, it's a little harder to do. Okay, here we go. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
Okay, so you're Frosty the Snowman who is bowling with parts of his body and is coincidentally horny.
Coincidentally horny, yes.
That's okay. Listen, coincidentally horny is my favorite kind of horny. So I'll be back for you because the other two people are family members.
I'm gonna hold the other part of mine so you guess it faster than you did the last two.
Hi, Mom. Listen, I know you just had the baby.
Well, no, I didn't just have. They've hit that precarious stage where they can walk and be functional on their own.
Toddler.
Yes, what am I? Am I actively what?
Actively toddlering? Actively. You're babysitting.
Yeah, you are not my brightest child, but you got to it. If I could help you in any way, I would really consider dating your uncle. It's not often you get a tight-fisted man. So if that's any motherly advice.
Thank you, Mom. Now, if you could stop cock blocking while I peruse geriatricbaddies.gov.
All right. Get the lotion. No chafing.
And that's the game.
Alex, why do you own that?
He was so good in it. How could he not?
This?
No, the child.
Oh, he has a bunch.
This is Chucky and Tiffany's son and daughter, Glenn Glenda, from the hit film Seed of Chucky.
That answers it.
In the farmhouse.
Yeah, that makes it better that you own it.
No, he has a bunch of them.
Yeah.
He comes with
That
his
makes
own
it better
statement.
that you own it. That is funny. Where's
Where
my
do you
charger?
keep him? Do you keep
Oh,
him in
when
a
you come
drawer?
over to my apartment, they're not out in my
Hidden.
apartment. They are under the couch.
Well,
Okay.
that's nice because when we lived in the farmhouse, they were out. Like you would walk into Alex's room and they were there.
Yeah, well, they were sitting
No.
there like Victorian dolls.
I think it'd be fine if they were in their own separate room, but you don't have a door separating them. Their little eyes are just on you all night.
They watch me. They protect me. 2 of them talk.
No.
Yeah,
What do
No.
they say?
Encourage this.
lines from the hit film Bride of Chucky.
I was really hoping you'd say like affirmations. You got this, Alex. They're not gonna get you today, Alex. You are a hot and sensual individual, Alex.
You
Really
are
good
hot and
to see the
sensual
hair
individual.
today.
It looks
I think-
so good on
He
you.
does look really good.
Yeah.
It looks like you have a filter on your apartment to make it look black and white.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just have no color scheme because this is modern.
And the
Mm.
and the black and white of the background.
And-
is
and-
Yeah,
really
it's really all adding up.
blends
It
right
do
in.
look like a very stylized movie. The only color in my corner is weirdly my skin tone.
Yes. Color.
Sure.
Not Dana spelling baddies with 2 T's.
I mean, what was the first choice in the link someone posted?
I thought that we got like bot spammed when someone posted
Jerry
that.
hat trick baddies.
That was us. We posted that, guys.
Yeah, I know.
I also love that whenever Improv Technology posts somewhere, it posts 3 times.
We're
Well,
the
it-
spammers.
It posts on the Facebook, the YouTube, and the Twitch because we're streaming on all 3 right now.
And you could be
Follow
watching
us
on
on-
all 3.
Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
And
I
tonight's
didn't even
show
see the
for our
question.
subscribers will be on our OnlyFans, and it's a very different one.
I didn't even see the question, does Frosty have thick legs?
Wasn't it thick
Also-
little legs?
I think
Yep.
my favorite addition to the Frosty part was 1 cow pipe and a button nose and a pair of boxer briefs.
And Josh Kahn immediately, put my underwear away.
Yeah, this would have been mine.
My favorite part was when you said, "I wonder where the carrot goes," and Haley openly said, "What the fuck?"
And I go, it's a button.
And I think Haley, Alexis is just happier that the fuck gate has been opened.
Well, he was riding a high.
Okay, she's been opened. I would
John was
love-
riding-
We need to make like we need to hire Noah to make another little theme song for when someone says fuck. We play this little like thing, and it's just about the fuck gates being open.
I'll do it right
I
now.
like that.
The
I
fuck
like that.
gates are open. The times are running high. Tensions they are increasing, and it's time to die.
They got ominous very quickly.
It started ominous, but she starts snapping. Nothing good can come out of it.
Was I snapping? I don't have any connection to what's happening here.
That was the same reviews that came out for West Side Story when it's
That's-
originally
It's party snapping. Nothing good.
All right, so Venmo us at the IT crowd so we can pay Noah to make us a fuck jingle.
Yeah, that's a legit one.
Why is that what you play in your bedroom when your
That's what-
internet dating game goes well?
Fuck jingle? It's like musical chairs. You wouldn't understand.
Is there a bit that Alex doesn't know how to play musical chairs?
If it's straight stuff, probably.
I love that. Just the implication, Alex doesn't know music.
Okay, Alex, you would.
Yeah, no,
Alex
this
ruined his whole personality.
I love
think
the
this
thought
is
that, like,
lore now. Like this is
when-
canon.
when musical chairs has been played in front of Alex, he just views it as like a black void. He's like, what
He's
is
like, I can't see. I can't see.
I don't know.
I can't see.
All right, we got to move on to the next game.
My bangs just
Release the fucking. That's me.
All right, next game. We're going to do a gibberish dub.
Ugh.
In this game, Alex, Katie, Jonathan, and Haley are going to play. Alexis is going to take this one off to relish in her fucks.
What?
Oh, that's terrifying.
Do you put relish on your fucks? I put mustard.
Well, here in Chicago, there's only one way to do it.
No ketchup.
No ketchup on your phone.
No ketchup. I do it.
Okay.
I do too.
So, in this game, Alex and Katie are going to be acting out a scene. Jonathan and Haley are going to provide the translations for the scene. So Alex and Katie will be performing totally in gibberish.
No other way.
Alex will be translated by Jonathan, and Katie will be translated by Haley. And that was probably the most confusing way I could have said that, but you get it. So Haley and Jonathan are also going to go away, so we can just hear. Wait, no. You have to turn off your video so we can still hear your voices.
Okay, that's great.
Wait, I thought. Am I? I
You're
thought I was.
translating me.
Oh, I thought it was the other way.
No.
Okay, I'm also going to leave. And Alex, Katie, the name of this film that you are acting out is Inconceivable. And that suggestion came from Maddie Cadulo. Thank you, Madison. Whenever you're ready.
Skobadashka say, Hamina day, I know she women I'll do. Ashimame Hanamame.
It's funny seeing you here. I didn't think you'd be so silly as to fall into my little trap. But come here. I'm happy to see you.
Do not be so naive to think that I've come into this trap ill-prepared, Veronica.
Hamina ud. Abadishtibarapado. And I'm like, Hammer?
I'm so sorry. Did you just say Veronica?
Oh, I remember what your old name was, and I remember your old nose as well. Bring it on, you fake-faced hussy.
Scum of the day. Why?
Now you listen here. You bring up a woman's past mistakes and you get the towel to the eye, book burner.
Bascarabadi, Albara Sapata, Wascarada, Wasarada, Hapa!
Oh!
Book burner. I would never burn a book, because unless you've forgotten, I lost all my hair in a house fire.
Scum of me. Abadashtarebe. I don't want to know.
I can't believe I could be so insensitive. And when I see your dome glistening, I feel.
Bastidi?
Bastidi.
You feel inconceivable.
And scene. Well done.
Book burner.
You did it. 100 points to Haley.
Yeah.
Oh, that was our chance to bring up the slug body. Body slug.
Too late now.
Go. Now we can't because you talked about it.
Oh,
I haven't said it
strike
yet.
it from the record. Strike it from the record.
Stricken.
Too late. No strikes left. Too many strokes.
Too many strokes and a glistening
many
dome.
strokes.
Who's gonna help us on our dirty way home? We gotta get there and open the door. Are you gonna interrupt me, Jeff? Should I stop?
Yeah, no, I'm interrupting you. We're gonna kind of speed through this. We only have a little bit more than 15 minutes left, and we got a long game coming up. So it's time for lightning round press conference. Before we start this game, just another plea. Remember, we have our Venmo at the IT Crowd. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, please, anything that you send us would be greatly appreciated. We also have merch, improvtechnology.threadless.com. If you want to rep your favorite virtual improv team, that's your chance to do it right there. Buy a t-shirt, buy a sticker, buy something.
A
It's
month.
cool stuff.
Brace.
How much for them, Haley?
$2.50.
Okay.
$250.
Oh no, $2.50, my guy.
Haley,
Are they in fact History Channel's own Josh Cox?
Really?
I'll do the $250.
you're the one who gets the money.
$250.
There we go. All right, so it's time for a press conference. First up, Alexis is going to have to deliver a press conference. So Alexis is going to go away.
Goodbye.
So Alexis will be Shia LaBeouf, who has been moonlighting as a Times Square furry.
You have to give us something made up.
Shia LaBeouf, who has been a Times Square furry. Are you ready? All right.
I'd like to thank you all for coming to my press conference as I'm now stepping down as Prime Minister. Them's the break.
Them's the break.
Yeah, the unhappy looking one.
Well, that narrowed it down.
I know. I wanted to see what you guys would do. Jonathan.
Thank you. Yes. Hi. This is Glenn from the Union, the city that never sheeps. And I was just wondering, when you're there, when you're out, doing your thing, which I respect, by the way. I know it's a marginalized community. I don't know how you do it in the heat, with all that, get up on. Yeah. But when you're out there, it's part of the training, get them in the picture and then, like ask for the money, or is it like ask for the money first and then take the picture? How do they, teach you that in the school?
It's not part of the training, as one would think. Yeah. It's kind of like you feel it out as you go. It's different for every person.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Hi, yeah. My name is Stanley Yilnats from Related to Your Name magazine. Why didn't you choose to go with a yellow spotted lizard as your persona?
Why can't I remember what Stanley Yilnats is? Oh, I got it. I remembered. It was Taken.
Wow, that's a bummer.
Isn't it? Baldwin?
Hi, yes. Christy Carlson Romano from We Were Siblings Once Weekly. And I am just wondering, the last we had reports of you were you were creeping through the night.
God damn it.
But now you're basking in it while standing amidst the hustle and bustle of this big fruit city. What happened?
Being in the direct limelight and then some like weird indie offshoots got tired for me. So deciding to be a Times Square busker really felt right for me as Shia LaBeouf. As a sheep.
Oh, that's well.
It's not your turn, Haley.
I think I might have missed part of the problem, but I can help get us there.
Sure.
So when you do this, are you in human skin or?
No, I'm wearing sheepskin.
Sorry, Glenn here. I would like to apologize.
You said city that never sheeps.
Yeah, I know, but that's like just one part of it. It's not specifically that. Like it's,
Right, but I got the other two parts. So where do sheep come in?
It's there's like lots of different. There's like wolves,
The Rock.
Yes, hi. It is Stanley Yilnats again. Are you the same person who reportedly accosted Katie Noble at the 2017 Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, and she made a point to tell everyone about it?
Oh, yes, that was me as a furry. Yeah. Do I have to say the whole thing?
Yeah, please.
Shia LaBeouf as a furry as a Times Square busker.
Thank you for your bravery.
Also,
you.
our prime minister who's stepping down.
Yes.
Prime
Shia
Minister.
LaBeouf,
Shia
the Times Square furry, stepping down from being the British Prime
Yes,
Minister.
yes.
But them's the breaks.
Them's the breaks.
The breaks. That's
Now it's Katie's turn.
Get her out.
All right, so Katie is Joan of Arc, who stuffed the Times Square. Joan of Arc
Times Square
who
furry.
stuffed. Joan of Arc, who stuffed the Thanksgiving turkey, and that one comes from Rachel Walker. Shia LaBeouf, the Times Square furry, came from Debbie Willis Hamlin.
And what's the second part again?
Joan of Arc, who stuffed the Times Square furry. No.
Joan of Arc, who stuffed the Thanksgiving turkey.
Joan of Arc, who stuffed the Thanksgiving furry.
The Thanksgiving turkey, but it's a persona.
Oh no.
It's a float in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh, that's funnier.
All right. Joan of Arc, who stuffed the Thanksgiving turkey.
Yes, Joan of Arc stuffed the Thanksgiving turkey.
that's
All right, here we go.
Oh, hi! Hello! Hi! Stepping down as assistant to Boris Johnson. Them's be the breaks. Yes, Morticia Adams on Hawaiian vacation.
Hi, yes.
Oh,
thank
shit.
you.
Sorry. You're muted. Again.
Oh, hi. Yes,
That was my
thank
fault.
you. No, you're quite all right. Assistant to Boris Johnson. No, yes, Morticia Adams from I'm on Hawaiian Vacation Weekly, but more importantly, when I'm not, I write for Home and Garden magazine.
That's a long title.
it's a hell of a
great
business
selling
card.
magazine. I would just like to know, when you're getting in there, how deep do you go? Do you go wrist, elbow?
It really depends on what the needs are. I have gone as far as a bicep deep before, and I plan to do so again.
Jot my number down. Thank you.
Yes, classic sweater Alexis.
Hi, Noah from I Built the Thing That's Part of Your Name magazine. I was curious, what kind do you use? Is it a homemade variety or is it store-bought?
You know, I'm a big fan of the Barefoot Contessa, and she always wants to go with homemade if you can get it, but store-bought is fine. Personally, I think the store-bought tastes better.
Wow.
Hanley, one of two. You didn't have a question? All right, to Haley.
Oui. I'm sure you will not mind if we speak French, as it is your native language.
Maybe you should speak
Comment ça va?
I just have to say I love your little bangs and the bob. Very suiting for you. And I just want to say so sorry about you being on fire and dead. That's my only comment. It seems like
Oh.
you were righteous, and then boof, you went up.
I really wasn't hoping we'd get there today, but as Joan of Arc, it is very hard to hide the accent. But, you know, I just don't want to be seen as only the savior of France and the
No,
savior
no.
of Christianity. I mean,
Yes,
who is Jesus?
Of course.
Yes, a little Hanley boy.
Yes. Glenn, this time around writing for Seasonal Snippets. It's a new blog about different holidays and such.
And
My
Douglas?
question is, what? Yeah. Anyway, so my question for you is, when you do this, I mean, you've already talked about, the technique, about how far you get in, which the readers, I think, will find fascinating. But my question is, do you ever, and this is highly controversial in the community, do you ever leave some out? Or do you cook it all inside?
As Joan of Arc, I was trained in French culinary, and we are to believe that you do leave some out as a little snack for yourself as you continue to cook. So, yes, Mademoiselle Haley.
I just want to say you look so good I could gobble you up with your little bob and your little bangs.
Listen, when I, as Joan of Arc, was burned at the stake, I took a turkey with me. I thought it was important to take a turkey with me, as I have changed accents. But I love Thanksgiving turkey. I love to leave all of it inside the turkey and then take a little bit of stuffing out. I like getting all the way out with my elbow.
Why do you sound like Roseanne? Roseanne and Phantom?
I want you the money. Take it up with the bank. You have to come to the bank.
Since you're dead, can you tell us your sexuality?
Yes, I can. As a corpse, I have a firm hold on my sexuality, and it was the same as I was when I was alive.
Could you also tell us how you feel about clown erasure?
Yes, I think all clowns should be erased and stuffed like turkeys.
Yes.
There, you said the thing.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Joan of Arc turning into Anna Navalny from when I was.
I swear, I have turkey in my bank. My daddy's going to send it over.
I
love the idea of when being burned with the stake, just giving everyone a little snack for after.
What a much more delightful way to get turkey legs at any Ren fair. That's some higher than
Oh my God!
Witch burning and turkey leg barbecue.
Oh my God!
I would pay.
We can't waste this fire.
I'm gonna change my fair character.
That's oh my God! I would hand out turkey legs if I could pretend to be burned at the stake. Are you kidding me? That's passive Lotsie.
The best passive Lotsie.
Oh God. I hope it was none of you
coming down the line.
I hope it was none of you in our listening audience, and if it was, I apologize for what I'm about to say. A couple of years ago, 2014, a couple sent in a script because they the guy wanted to propose to his potential fiance, and he wanted the king to be a part of it. It was our first year as a Henry Fair. And he wanted to accuse his potential fiance of witchcraft and demand that she be burned at the stake unless she accepts this talisman to bind her powers. I so badly wanted to be standing by with a lit torch when this happened.
They said,
did it happen?
It happened. I wasn't allowed to stand there with a lit torch, but
why
it happened.
not?
She said yes, and I can almost guarantee that they are happily married to this day. Because if you say yes to that, you are committed for life.
Jeff, she had to say yes. She needed the talisman.
It bound her power, Jeff. I don't know how much clearer it could have been.
I think I know who these people are.
I mean, nothing says romance like the threat of death. You know what I mean?
And that's what your mother taught you during the internet dating game.
Burnt at the stake.
Dan Galtieri, stop giving these ideas away for free.
Honestly.
I swear to God, next summit, we got to bring Dan Galtieri and Joe Germano.
Yes. Look,
at the risk of adding more straight white men.
Joe comes up with better Halloween plots than I ever could.
Yeah, it finally comes down to it, and you're like, oh, I should have done that.
Joe comes up with my Halloween plots after I've pitched them, and then he says them for the season. And so if we ever do the Halloween plots, it sounds like I'm stealing Joe's idea.
He's pitched my Time Travelers Weekend idea as a Halloween plot, and now we can't do it. See, this is what happens when you share theories. I'm kidding. Never stop.
Email them straight to Jeff.
Just do what I do and never tell anybody anything.
Bruh.
Liar.
That's the whole life story.
All right, we got one more game. Let's get it on. Not Sean, like that.
Grapevine.
I made slips.
What?
I made slips of paper.
I'm sorry. I was going to skip over it. We're going to do a little bit of an extra long show tonight. Why not?
Who complains ever?
Me internally.
We are going to do a round of most likely to. So start hitting up the comments with superlatives like the most likely to eat a bug or the most likely to yeah, that's fair. Superlatives like that. Get them in the comments and we'll vote on who is the most likely to do that. So start sending them in.
Josh,
What?
if we go a little bit longer, that means you get a little more to eat than Haley does. Come on.
Also, you know that Haley stays after to talk to us anyway, so if we just let her go immediately after, the time will even out.
But we're not going to do that because we like talking to Haley.
Fair, so.
All right. Most likely to bathe in wine/beer.
Wine and beer.
All right. Make your selections.
I don't have a slip. I have a finger.
I have finger too.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Definitely bald man.
Yep. Alex wins.
Haley's too nervous about the infection.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, I'd think about that for weeks. I'm like, oh, it's yeast. It's yeast.
It gets sticky. It gets sticky. All right. Most likely to steal Josh Kahn's boxers from Haley. Everybody ready?
Mhm.
3, 2, 1.
I'm trying to say it right.
Wait, I did the wrong way.
I think Alex wins again.
Slap. Guys, I know you have most likely to, so let's go.
Yeah, come on.
Josh, is it most likely to find free curry at my house?
Okay.
I
I'm
think
ready.
you made curry.
Alright.
Ready?
Okay, so how do we phrase this? Who's the most likely to find free curry at Josh's house?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Why is it all John?
We got 2 for Jonathan, 2 for Katie.
I'd find it.
Ooh, this is a good one. Most likely to see a ghost.
Oh.
3,
All right.
2, 1. Jeff was taking too long. I'm trying to say Alexis.
Thank you.
Alexis wins.
Yeah.
I voted for Jonathan.
Oh, shucks. That's my name.
Most likely to collect ear hair.
Oh, why are we even voting?
It's definitely Jeff.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Half.
Scaly.
Half.
Thank you.
You said his name like I did the other day when we were at our audition master class we were teaching. I kept doing it like Nicole Byer and nailed it. I would go, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always thought Nicole Byer like had a little bit more control and like that's what they edited around. I saw an interview with her recently. They edit so much of Nailed It Down because she cannot keep it family friendly.
Oh no.
I love that. I want to
Love
see
that.
I want to see the director's cut.
I do too. As soon as she's having a great time.
Damn, these are some good most likely to.
Yeah.
Sorry. Most likely to have nervous poops before
Have
a
no
show.
nervous poops.
To no have.
To no
not.
have nervous poops before a show. So least likely to have nervous poops before a show.
Oh, I know.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Alex douched beforehand.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Up there.
Alex has nothing in his stomach just in case he had some fun after the show.
He takes his fiber.
Yes, I take currently Pure for Men.
No.
Get ready, stay ready. Or no, stay ready, don't have to get ready. Fiber supplements. I also am currently taking Pure Rest for Men, which is just a reset to like help me get some bloating under control. You're lucky I haven't bought colon broom yet.
I want
Yeah.
to know what Katie has to say.
Yeah.
Y'all, it's the origin story. The reason Alex does not know how to play musical chairs is because in an unfortunate game, he lost control.
He shit himself and now he's just stay empty.
And now, any time before a performance, empties himself out, so there's no nervous poops.
And so
But how is that the origin story to my inability to play musical chairs?
you blacked it out. It
Yeah,
was
now you just
beautiful.
hold on to it.
And they're just like, ah!
So some supervillains, like Magneto, their origin story of their powers is a monumentous occasion.
Yeah,
such
you
as
shit yourself.
the Holocaust. I shit myself.
Mhm.
Which, in fact, has happened, and I have told several people that story.
Yes,
In this
I
room.
have never looked at a suit from the men's warehouse the same again.
Honestly, I've never looked at a front lawn the same way after Haley told her story.
Okay, after that math trip.
She shit her own front lawn.
She did. She did.
It was a speech and debate tournament.
Oh, why did I think it was math?
And that makes it better?
She speeched and debated herself and figured out
It was very persuasive. Very persuasive. All right. I still want to do this last game because we very rarely have all of you here. And we haven't gotten to do this game in a while that I've been on. We are going to play one more game, and it is 90-second detective.
I
Hope
forgot
you
what
all
I
have
was
nothing to
thinking.
do until
I
10.
thought it was gonna be I like my partners.
I thought so too.
We can play quick wit anytime, but 90-second detective is a special occasion game.
We
So, here we
literally
go.
played it every week.
We have not played. So you played it when Katie hosted, which I appreciate. But before that, it had been months since we played it because we haven't had enough people to play it.
I'm ready to play now.
So
Why did you
90-second
sound like an
detective.
English dubbed anime character?
Look, I'm Alexis from that one episode.
What?
I'm Alexis from that one episode.
Oh, when I was the Twinkle Lights?
Yeah.
all right.
Guys, tell me if this sounds like Joe Penn. I'm Batman.
No.
It sounds like
Yeah.
Batman.
We were arguing about it.
Can we play the game now?
That sounds
All right,
Me?
Jonathan, you're the one who's going to start it.
Jesus.
The location
Okay.
comes from Brianna Bloomer and roommate Nikki. It is a pet daycare.
All right.
The occupation is a bellhop.
Okay.
And the occupation, so that was the location, was a pet daycare. Occupation, a bellhop. And the weapon comes from Madison Cadulo, a 7-layer bean dip.
What the hell? Okay. Well, okay. That's okay. Well, okay.
So, what's the location?
Pet daycare.
What's the occupation?
Bellhop.
What's the weapon?
7-layer bean dip.
That's correct. I'm going to go away, bring the first person in, and start the timer.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Speed it up.
Okay. All
Ah?
right.
Mhm.
Woof, woof, woof. Meow, meow. All right.
Hey, I'm just trying to meow. You have a meow for me?
Golly, God. Like oh, oh, meow.
I would like to buy a roof roof.
So yeah.
And then,
All
eh?
right. Okay. Ding 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 ding. All right.
Eh?
That's it. Yep. Yes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hop. Ding ding ding. Hop.
The same word and ding ding ding.
Yeah. It's 2 parts.
Jesus Christ.
Ding ding ding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Second high. Hop. Little hat. Bing. Huh? That's
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Little hat.
You rippler, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ding,
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 ding, ding.
ding.
Oh, ding, ding. Ay. Okay.
Oh boy. All right.
You.
Okay. Ha. Ay, yum.
Huh? Huh?
Hannah.
Mhm.
Hannah. Do.
All right.
Hannah.
Okay.
Hannah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Man.
Mhm.
Hannah.
Okay.
Amen.
Mhm.
Amen.
Mhm. Oh, damn. Oh.
I'm so sorry. Oh, Amen.
Oh.
Oh! Woo! Yum.
Yeah.
Skabada.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Skabada. Skabada. Da skabada. Ska.
Shoo-doo-doo.
Skabada.
Hyatt. Who's gonna get my bags? Here, just running. Up.
Oh, fuck.
Ska.
How you doing? I'd like to see you. You next? Yes, doing good.
Are
There
we?
you go. I am the lovely boy.
Just because you sound like a bad caricature of a deaf person doesn't mean you're not speaking words.
I was not going for that.
I know
I'm
that's not
trying
what
to
you
get
were
us under
going
90 seconds.
for. I'm sorry, Katie. I did not mean to imply that you were doing a bad caricature of a deaf person. Gibberish, no words.
Gibberish. Having a boop. I have a mom.
Ska.
So, can I scoop up to your
Skabada. Oh, skabada. Yeah.
ding
skabada.
ding hop?
Oh, yeah. Ska.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Il est long. Et perfect. Il est bon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sit. Oui.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Et le gâteau, oui.
He said, yum,
Gâteau
yum.
is French for cake.
Okay, I didn't think that was French.
Oh.
Bara se.
Skabada.
Bara ska. Mm.
Ding, 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 ding. Skabada. Skabada.
Ding, 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 ding. Tick, tick, tack, tack. Mm.
Skabada.
Vad är skiri? Mhm.
Ding, ding, ding. Skabada to the scoop. Skabada to the boo. Like the skibidi. A tip, please.
Oh, the ting ting. Up, 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 up.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Yep.
Oh. Skabada the
Sally. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. Oh! Sabada bada, bada, obalale. I got it.
Skabada.
Ting. Baskiri.
Okay.
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
oh, choo 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 choo. Oh, skada ba ba ba. Saka oh ta 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 ta.
Cha-ching or
Cha-ching.
go on.
Hola. Yeah, to that ska.
Go on.
Yeah, so okay, so that, but oh, Bascada, Alameda ba, to Scudado, Badadu, ding ding, hop, ding ding, hop, tick 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 tick. Auto up tada tada sada boo.
Beep, bing, ding,
No,
ding.
no, not da da da. Take the basala da la oh ho ho tu cha-tang. Barada enjoy the basara tu.
But ding, whoop.
Yeah, but that thing.
Ba-da-ba.
Yeah, da da da. Like I said. Oroto Papa that's hold on. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da-da, ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da, soup, nom nom nom, scoop, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
No.
That's gonna is there? Well, that's gonna that is bop 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 bop.
Oh,
And just scrappa. Hang yang yang yang.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You see that, Sarah?
Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Look. Su.
Oh,
The Sava. Scoop. It's the Uda.
okay.
Kill me.
And that's time. Oh boy.
I feel like I've been waiting out here in the abyss for hours.
Well, if you had to take a guess of how long that took,
That was 10 minutes at least.
25 or more.
Easy 10 minutes.
Not 6.
9 minutes and 42 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
That was very nearly 10 minutes.
If any of you knows Jim Henson or anyone who can get me to his company, if they're looking for a new Swedish chef, I'm on it.
There's a resounding support for that in the comments. So
My
very well
words
done.
and chaos are just as ineffective as gibberish, though, y'all. Just as ineffective.
Katie, I apologize for chastising
It's
you.
fine.
I should have chastised Jonathan much earlier.
I felt so bad, Jonathan.
Please don't.
Your hints were good, and then I felt stupid. I'm sorry.
Let me guess.
Well,
let me
let's
guess.
see how good any of these
Yeah, 'cause
hints were.
I don't know.
So,
I got mine flawlessly. So.
Haley,
Don't
what
be
was the location?
Pet store.
Alex, what was the location?
It was like a pet adoption.
I said cha-ching or no.
You
Alexis,
say when you adopt.
I know.
Pet store.
Katie,
I thought it was like an animal shelter. Yeah.
Jonathan.
It was like a pet daycare.
Oh.
I was like, ooh, what do you do? What do you do?
All right, that's one. That's only
Have you
one.
ever picked up a cat? You're compelled to rock them like a baby.
I
True.
grabbed mine
Do
by
that
the
to smell
scruff.
all the time.
All right, that was the location.
Mhm.
Haley, what was the occupation?
Bellhop.
Yes! Well done, all of you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Finally, what was the weapon?
7-layer dip in a sombrero.
You're so close.
So close. Alex?
Just 7-layer dip.
Alexis?
7-layer cake.
Oh,
Katie?
7-layer cake.
Jonathan?
7-layer bean dip. How the hell do I get bean across? I have no beans. What am I to do with bean?
7-layer bean. That's a really difficult one.
This was expert, but like this was
Yeah.
super
I
hard.
literally had to pull out handmade coasters that I got in college, so Katie knew that I meant layers.
Ladder.
She thought I was climbing to heaven. She thought I was climbing to heaven.
I offer because, you know, maybe in the moment you were stressed, but if you wanted to communicate beans, why not take a bite and then go?
Well, aren't you just a fountain of wisdom a minute too late?
Thank you, Bexy, quarterback Stompoli.
9 minutes and 45 seconds too late.
But oh man, what a way to end a show with a fart. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, everybody. If you would like to support us in any way, we've got our Venmo, we've got our Threadless for merch. Help fund my next round of sensitivity training. It has been an absolute pleasure to perform for you all tonight. Does anyone have any parting words for our glorious fans out there?
Parting words.
When you gotta portray bean, fart.
The IT Crowd.